just me, Mustang Rebuilder, here on a stump job with Big Booty Judy, and I just wanted to show you something that you might get called to. This is from a builder, and the builder's plumber called, and you might be getting a call from a plumber, or you might be getting a call from a guy who's trying to put in footings or foundations, okay? So I got called to this one, and it kind of left me a little mess. But I'm going to turn this around, show this to you, so if you ever get called to something like this, I'm going to kind of give you some pointers how to do it, okay? Hold on. Alright, we're back. It's Big Booty Judy's with me today, and this is what we're at. Guy's digging for a sewer line for new construction. There's a sewer line coming up, and oh, look at there, there's a stump, okay? It's only probably about 36 inches where it was cut, and it's already ground over 1.5 feet deep, but this is what they discovered underneath. So in order to get that line in, he's got to get through. I can only grind so deep. I think like 18, almost 24 is the deepest I can go. So what I'm going to have to do is grind here a path, a ramp to come down. And all I got to get is deep enough to where he can bust through it with a smaller excavator, because that's what the plumber basically brought. Probably brought a 40 horsepower. Over there, a lot next to me, is a gigantic excavator. Well, that's not his job. He's on a separate job, so he's not coming over here. So I got to do this, but I'm going to charge. Can't tell you how much, because that's protected between me and the contractors. So I'll grind this a little way, show you how I'm going to have to do the ramp. And this is also the benefit of having a machine that's 4-wheel drive and a machine that has a blade on it. I'm an older guy. I'm not going to dig anything, right? And let the machine do it. So hang with me. I'll grind a little bit, stop, and show you and see what our progress is, all right? All right, we've been grinding for 5 minutes. The machine's turned around. See his blades right there? I drive in the hole. You can probably see, cutting down in. I'm probably about another 2 feet or 3 feet coming down. Hard to tell from the camera, but just building a ramp that comes down so I can drive in and get underneath it. I ground a little bit on the outer edge of the stump. I can see I'm getting underneath it already. This is 5 minutes worth of grinding, and then me doing some like dozer work with the blade. That's why it's beneficial to have a blade on a machine. It cuts down the need of another employee. I'm out here by myself, and I'm in a new development, all new houses being built. Anyway, I'll grind some more, show you when I get to the center. We'll see if we can get underneath this bad boy. Hang with me. All right, we've ground for 4 minutes. I want to show you something. Apparently this was an oak tree. It's hard to tell what it is till you start grinding. And after you grind for a while, you'll get familiar with stuff. Anyway, you can see, look at this, we're getting through it. I'm going to see my finger. See there where the tree is growing out and branching out, coming out this way. In our center here, I'm almost through it. What I'm going to do is grind through all of it, turn the machine around, drag the blade out, do a nice quick grind again through it all, fluff it up. And whatever little roots are through there, the plumber will be able to grab through with an excavator. All right, so this is going to be that job. I'll show you when we're through here. All right, we're in the hole. As you can see, you see this angle of a ramp. See, I made a ramp coming down into it. You may come across all guys wanting footings or something like that. And, even if you were doing this, I could do this machine with a ZT 1844. Honestly, I could do this because I'm experienced with 252 Vermeer. But here's the deal: when you're coming down a deal like this, if you had a machine that's just 2-wheel drive, you'd have to cut yourself a longer ramp in with a gradual incline, and you may not have room. So if that's the situation, and if you could get your pickup truck in here or whatever, keep a come along with you or a strap. That way it helps you get out. Because if you have a 2-wheel drive machine, the drive portion of the 2-wheel drive machine is by your cutter wheel. So your cutter wheel is going to be down here, and your head, all your weight's going to be down here. You're going to have trouble coming up out of the ramp, especially if the ground is wet or loose. you know. And another thing, on certain machines, the reason why you want a longer dry back in is so you don't, some machines have the engine mounted up on the same arm that's coming up and down, the cutter head arm. So you have to watch. It has a little, no, all those machines should have a gauge on it with a bubble on it telling you the degree of slope. And you're not allowed to grind past a certain amount so you don't starve the engine of oil. And that's just a different story. So you just keep a gradual grade, cut yourself in, you come in here and you grind out. And as you see, I got all the stump. The longest part, it took me 15 minutes to do this job. The longest part was because I'd grind, turn around, pull with the blade, pull it all out, and then turn back around, grind back in, you know. That's the longest part. So basically, honestly, unloading, being done, making a video, yada, 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 for you guys. I'm here 30 minutes, okay? Hang around. After I get home and cleaned up, I'll make the question for the sticker, and the brand new stickers are in. And thanks, guys. You know, I'm also doing this job a little slower for one reason is the side I'm standing on the machine is my bad hip that I'm having the surgery, so it was extra strain on me. And, you know, I'm going to take it a little slower. I got one more week to go. Anyway, God bless you. See you in a few minutes for the sticker. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. See you in a minute. All right, we're back. Cleaned up. Time for the sticker question. And here's the new stickers that came in. And as it's my saying, remember, if you're not learning something new every day, you must be dead. Anyway, the rules for the contest are in the description. You know, I'll give away two. First two people to answer the question right in the comment section, you win the sticker. And it's open to anyone in the world, okay? But before I get to the question, I got to say something. I'm a man that typically I give. I have a hard time receiving anything. And it's not because I'm ungrateful or anything. It's because my father taught me a long time it's better to give than to receive. And that way no one ever has a chip over you that can dangle over you. So remember that when you're in the business world. It's better to give a little more. If you're subbing or whatever, give a little bit more. Or your customer, give a little bit more. And you'll always receive back in other ways, tenfold over. But anyway, this guy, his name's Ryan Watson. He found me on Facebook on the Stump Grinding page. Never met the man, but I feel so blessed. The guy asked for my address. I gave him my address. And instead of me sending stuff out, the stickers and stuff, I get a surprise by FedEx, and it's a Mac tool. He sent me an impact drive, specially cut extractor for those hex bolts that go onto our green teeth, the bolts that hold the pockets on. Haven't tried it out yet. I'll make a video of it and see if how good it works. I'll tell you the truth, yes or no. But just the thought of him sending me something, I'll tell you what, it made my day. You know, I'm used to giving. I have a hard time receiving. When I got this, I kept looking at it. So where did I get this from? I didn't order anything from Mac. And then I remember he sent me a text saying, hey, there's a surprise coming for you. So God bless you, Mr. Watson. I just can't tell you, man. You made my day, and I wish the world had more people like you in it. All right. Anyway, sticker time. It's not a movie question. It's a tool question. Since I got a tool, I thought it's a tool question. That, you know what, when you're out with your kid or whatever, or when you're when you're on a job site, ask this question. Whether you're a mechanic or what, they might think, hey, man, this guy's an Einstein. The first ratcheting wrench used with interchanging sockets, okay? You gotta remember, interchanging sockets like we have now, the sockets that go on the ratchet, okay? Was it first invented by who? I want to know who invented it, and I want to know in what year it was invented. Okay, if you Google it, you'll find it. All right, and Google will give you 2 years. It'll give you the year that it was invented and the year that it was presented to scientific, whatever, America Society or whatever. You know, probably for patenting and all. So I want to know the year that it was invented, and then I want to know the name of the guy who invented it. Okay. And if you read up about it, it's pretty interesting how far ratchets have come, you know. Anyway, that's the question. You know what's the sticker? I'll leave you guys alone, and once again, it's just a short video. If you got to grind something in a deep hole like that, be careful. Make sure you think about it and have your way out, okay? So like I said, have a, come along with you, or straps, or, some way to get out of the hole if you have a two-wheel drive machine. I've got a guy in town, a very nice man, that runs a big Carlton. I think it's a 7015. I'm not really a Carlton guy, but I know his is over 65 horse. It's two-wheel drive, and he sends me a lot of stuff he's afraid, because his machine weighs, I think, 4,000 pounds. Don't hold me to it, guys. I'm not a Carlton guy. I'm nothing against the machines. It's just I don't have one. He sends me a lot of stuff that might be on an incline up or decline, and he just sends it to me, and I do them. And it's very nice of him to do that. And his machine sometimes is too wide to get through a 36-inch gate. I get those customers. And so, hey, there's work out there. Whatever size your machine is, I'll make another video, okay, for you guys with the really small machines, the guys with the hand swing. There is a place for you. I've always wanted to buy a hand swing, a smaller one, when I was in business. And I had a guy lined up that had one, but he was undependable. So if I had one, I would have added it in my fleet. I would have just kept it in the back of my truck, in the bed, because there's times when you're in flower beds and stuff that are elevated that you could use those a lot easier. Or two men, if I'm at a job site with the tree company, another guy could help me lift it and get it up in there. I'm talking about really elevated beds. All right. Anyway, that's it. God bless you. See you on the next one. Hopefully this helps somebody out.